Hey, what's up everybody? How's everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG, and I know what you're thinking. Ian, this is not a box of Modern Horizons 3 in front of you, and you're right, it's not. We interrupt this regularly scheduled Modern Horizons 3 month for a little break, a little Dominaria Remastered Draft box break, if you will. And I don't advertise it as a benefit of the channel because I don't want something like this to be a reason why someone chooses to support the channel or become a patron. But every once in a while, I like to just say thank you to the patrons. And so, in addition to all the other events that we did this month, I also offered just a, hey, if you're interested in being a part of the Dominaria Remastered Draft break, it doesn't cost you anything. I'm just going to choose 6 people at random that have commented on the post, and at the end, in a few weeks, I'll pick 6 random people at random. So that's what this is. Congratulations to the 6 people here. I hope everyone gets a little something. I know Dominaria Remastered can be a little hit and miss, but hopefully there's some juice in this box. But, again, just for me to everyone out there and to the patrons especially, thank you guys so much for all of the continued support. You're the thing that makes this little channel continue to go and to grow. So anyways, that's enough of all that. We're going to do a Dominaria Remastered Draft Booster box break today. Y'all know what a fan I am of this set. No battle. Just a good old draft break here. So everyone's going to get 6 packs. We're going to open those packs, and hopefully some juice in this box. All right, here we go. Take all these out. I'm going to give them a good shuffle. I know we're not battling. We're just breaking. It's a good old-fashioned box break. Okay. Okay, let's see here. We'll do a few shuffles in here. Okay, so 6 packs. I said 6. There we go. 6 for Unholy Ram. 6 for Nova. 6 for Ian H. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Patrick G. 6 for Andrew C, and that should leave for a brand new patron, Musical Essence, Musical E. There we go. Hey, let's have some fun. There's nothing on, just a break, so let's just go, we'll go 2-2-2. We'll try to fly through these. Most of y'all know what we're looking for at this point. It's Tutors, it's Sylvan Library, it's Force of Wills. We're going to skip past the commons and uncommons for the most part here. Not that there's not some sweet stuff there, but we're interested in the goods. Ram, you start out with an Oversold Cemetery and a little white main lion in that retro frame. Oversold Cemetery, prior to being reprinted twice in a very short period of time. In fact, this is actually the second reprint because it was Jumpstart 2022 that I believe had the honors first. Did have some value. Not so much, not as much anymore. A little Mace Enchantress. Elvish Spirit Guide. That's a sweet uncommon in its own right. And a Siege Gang Commander in the retro frame, which means, yeah, it's just a regular old goblin back there. Although you got a cool land as well. All right, so what else are we hoping? I mean, from the rare level, what is there? There's Entomb. That would not be bad. Nova, 2 to you. Another Elvish Spirit Guide. I'll take those. All right, Sulphur Falls. Hey, cool. Checklands are not a bad place to be. Momentary Blink in the retro frame. It's definitely not all about the mythics. Obviously, this set, I will say, is a little top heavy. And there's some pretty woof mythics as well, right? But there is plenty of juice as well. All right, Dragon Whelp, Catacombs, Slice and Dice. All right, rare mythic. It is a rare, and it is a Decimate. Not as good there. Savannah Lions in the retro frame, and that will do it for that pack there. Nothing crazy yet. A lot of ball game left, though. Ian H., your turn. All right. Team Ian, here we go. Thieving Magpie. Chainer's Edict. Tatiova. Rare Mythic. It is a rare as a Triskelion or Triskelion. Looks like there's a rare or a foil back here. So there's a lull. And a foil rare is a Helm of Awakening. Okay. You could do worse than that. It's our first foil rare of the box. There's probably 2 in the box. All right, second pack. No mythics yet. No tutors yet. Give me some gambles. Give me some tutors. This is a very fun product to draft, but admittedly, the draft boxes, there is a fair amount of things that you have to like slosh your way through. All right, Gamekeeper. Rare or mythic? It is, oh, okay, Retro Frame Clifftop Retreat. That's cool. Another check land, and this time in the retro frame. That's neat. We might have a foil back here. All right, Desire, and nope. Just a land. We'll put the Retreat on top. Although the Helm of Awakening is, of course, cool. It's not incredible. All right, Patrick G. Patrick G, why don't you start us off? Why don't you get this party really started here? Looks like I see a borderless card, but I don't know where in the pack it is. Dragon Whelp. Drown News Crusade. Yeah, come on. Rare is an Absorb. There it is. It's a borderless Absorb. Okay. Probably good for like 5 or so retro frame, rare and or mythics. Probably like 1 borderless mythic and 1 to 2 borderless rare. So this doesn't necessarily mean anything. Duress. Actually, Absorb used to be a heck of a card, right? Counter target spell in game 3 life was exactly what Control needed back in the day. And the art on it, coloring, I will say, regardless of like whether the card is a value pull or not, the borderless art in this set is pretty top notch. All right, Rada, Voice of All. Rare is a Wrath of God, good old Wrath of God, ever playable. Just the this is the gold standard, right, for board wipes. Still, even to this day, it is what all other board wipes are kind of compared against. It's actually probably more valuable than the Absorb, but I really like the Absorb art. And that was 2 for Patrick G. Okay, Andrew C. Still waiting for our first explosive pack. In fact, we have no mythics yet. Oh, Icy Manipulator. That card I can't even describe. For you oldies out there, you know what I'm talking about. That card used to be an absolute house. Timing rules were different. Oh, Divine Sacrament in the retro frame. That's kind of cool. Duress. And a Drown News Crusade as a retro frame foil uncommon. That's also kind of sweet. Not like a hit, but... back before the stack was a thing, and many of you don't even know that there was a time before the stack, but there sure was. It made interactions real wonky. All right. Hey, Street Wraith in the borderless. Still really cool. Mystical Tutor. There we go. A retro frame Mystical Tutor. That's what I'm talking about. There is a hit that this is one of the things that we crack this product for, is we want tutors. That is very solid. All right. Congrats, Andrew. And I know Mystical Tutor, none of the tutors post reprint are $20. Although, I guess Enlightened Tutor is still pretty close. But you don't feel bad about seeing an a retro frame Mystical Tutor. All right, Musical E. Welcome and good luck. Life and Death. Turnabout. Is it in fact fair play, though? It might be. It's a Nut Collector. We have a mythic. We have a mythic, and it is the Nut Collector. I hope this is the lowest of the mythics. All right, Tormod's Crypt in the retro frame. That's kind of cool. And the beautiful John Avon Plains. It is a mythic. We'll do what we traditionally do and sleeve things up. Albeit when you are looking for mythics in this product, that is not typically what you have in mind, right? Not when Vamp Tutor and Force of Will, and I guess still kind of Urza's Incubator, although Modern Horizons 3 will probably have something to say about that. All right, Voice of All. I guess Sylvan Library, though, right? Those are what you want to see. Okay, Rada again. Gerard's Verdict. Rare is a Mind Slicer. Also used to be like a pretty, kind of a big deal. Peregrine Drake in the retro frame. That used to be a reprint. That was a reprint, huh? Okay, all right. We have a few solid hits. Honestly, the best hit so far, the box, if we're calling it like it is, the box has been on the downside so far. A lot of ball game left here, but we haven't hit anything explosive when Mystical Tutor is probably pretty easily our best pull. All right, Ram, back to you for 2. Unholy Ram, get us started here. Necro Savant. I used to play with that card. Illusion and Reality. Here's a Mythic, and it is an Urza. There we go. There we go. I know we're not, we've had a few reprints of Urza at this point. It's not as big a deal, but it is still a really big deal. And that is a Sawtooth Loon. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That is actually a fair hit. Good old Urza. Urza still does some things, right? Is that a commander deck that people really readily play with their casual groups anymore? Or is like Urza kind of almost no matter what you do with it, kind of like, that's pretty powerful. All right, here we go. Recoil. The Caldera. Drow News Crusade, yeah. Into it. Hey, Retro Frame Birds. There we go. There's a nice hit as well. I know. It's also been reprinted. Thanks a lot in Retro Frame and all other things with Ravnica Remastered. But I don't think you ever, I've never opened a Birds and feel like, oh, that's such a bummer, right? That's still a quality hit. We're going to put Urza on top, but love me some Retro Frame Birds. All right, Nova, back to you for 2. Here we go. Battle Screech. Ruins. It's Ruined. Dodecapod. Okay. Rare is a Shivan Dragon. Oh, also I don't say the gold standard dragons, but definitely the most iconic, right? Into a Retro Frame Mishra's Factory. And a foil Cackling Fiend. All right. Actually, I think I like the Mishra's Factory more than the Shivan Dragon. But I used to play Red-Green Land Destruction because, you could, pretty easily, reliably, turn 2 Stone Rains and Ice Quakes. And then you just pull ahead on lands, and then eventually you drop the hammer with the Shivan Dragon, and that's all she wrote. That's some old-school magic right there. Pain and Suffering. Mythic is a World Gorger Dragon. Also had its heyday, no longer the piece that it once was. Good combo piece still, though. World Gorger is just that, Hermetic Steady. All right, so that brings us up to 3 Mythics. 2 of them have kind of but 3 Mythics nonetheless. E&H, 2 for you. To see some more juice from that rare level. We kind of started to open things up with that Mystical Tutor. Wouldn't mind seeing some more of that type stuff. Lightning Rift. Rare or Mythic is a Haunting Grounds. It is a Retro Frame Haunting Grounds. So there's a Retro Frame. We might still be in line for a borderless Mythic. Haunting Grounds. Or Haunting. I wish it was called Haunting Grounds. Is there a card called Haunting Grounds? That'd be sweet. Hunting Grounds is what I really meant. All right. Brings us to 3 Mythics. For the draft boxes are kind of all over the place with the Mythic counts. I found Dominaria Remastered in general kind of be all over the place, but it should be in the neighborhood of 5 to 6, I think. That's 4. I believe we should be still alive for at least a Mythic or 2. All right, Mishra's Factory. Invigorating Boon. Exploration in the Retro Frame. There we go. That's actually one of the better hits we've had so far. Exploration in the Retro Frame is a really strong hit still. Exploration in general is a great card. That is a good hit. Congrats, Ian. All right, Patrick G. Back to you for 2. Okay. Aven Fate Shaper. Flesh Reaver. Spectral Lynx, pretty good in draft. And a rare of a Gemstone Mine. All right, not a big value hit, but a very playable card. Gemstone Mine, actually prior to the reprint, actually was a fairly pricey card. Retro Frame Counterspell is not a bad place to be, and a foil uncommon Faceless Butcher. I still like me some Gemstone Caverns. Just proliferate, easy game. Tap it for any color mana, just continue proliferating to add counters, you're good. All right, Flame Tongue Kavu, Improvised Armor. Milliken, rare mythic, is a rare and is a Soul Kanar the Swamp King. The original Soul Kanar, not the Dominaria United Soul Kanar. Terror in the Retro Frame. Put put Gemstone Caverns on top. Or Gemstone Caverns. Gemstone Mines. I wish it was Gemstone Caverns, huh? All right, Andrew. Back to you for 2. I have TSR in the brain. That's still probably my favorite set to open. Just, I mean, don't get me wrong. Love Modern Horizons. Love Modern Horizons 2. Love opening that stuff. But Damning Spear. Pretty good card. But I love me some Time Spiral Remastered. All right, Nantuko Monastery. Rare or Mythic is a rare. Oh, there we go. Borderless Entomb. That's the kind of hit we're talking about. That is a sweet hit right there. Congrats, Andrew. Borderless Entomb. That is beautiful and a a retro frame turnabout. Okay. Sweet hit. I dig that a lot. I love the art. I stockpiled my Entombs when this set came out. Keep in mind, prior to this reprint, Entombs were $30. Like, the cheapest copy of an Entomb was like $30. Now they're like between 8 and 10, which is, not nothing, but it's not $30. Deadpool, Order and Chaos. The rare is a Rith the Awakener. If you were drafting, that'd be a really solid card. Goblin Matron. And that will do it there. Yeah, we're going to throw that Entomb back on top. All right, congrats on that pull. All right, Musical E. You have yourself a Nut Collector. Ooh, there's something back there. Saw it sticking out. Now I'm going to go a little slower because I don't want to accidentally reveal it. All right, Dragon Blood. I actually don't know what it is. I just saw something something that is non-standard. There's a Flametongue Kavu in the Borderless. That is also really cool, but it's not what I was talking about. Rare is a Zur the Enchanter. Used to be Commander All-Star, right? And a Necro Savant in the retro frame. And we have, there it is, a Borderless Foil Gemstone Mine. That is really cool. That's beautiful. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's awesome. As far as value hits go, it's not blowing the doors off, but you got to appreciate that. That is really sweet. Okay, you still have one more. Box is turning up a little bit. It's turned up the volume a bit. Okay, Wall of Junk. Another Loon. Undead Gladiator. Rare Mythic. It is a rare as a Lieutenant Kurtar. Empty the Warrens in the retro frame. All right. Here we go into our last round. The last round of opening. Back to you for 2 RAM. You already have yourself an Urza. What can we add to that? Mystical Enforcer. Quicksilver Dagger. Cavern. All right. Rare Mythic. It is a Mythic. It is a Hunting Grounds. There's our Borderless Mythic. It is another Hunting Grounds. So our retro frame and our Borderless were both Hunting Grounds. That feels a little lackluster, unfortunately. Factor Fiction in the retro frame. And that will do it there. We'll sleeve the Hunting Grounds. I say this like every time I open one of these and I pull a Hunting Grounds. It's always a card that it seems really cool, and then I'm like, I should definitely include that in a deck of some sort. And then I don't. Laziness. That's what it really is. It's the act of, like, if I build a commander deck, I have to sleeve it, and then I don't want to sleeve it if I don't think I'm going to use the deck long term. So I'm like really picky about what decks I put together. This is RAM. All right, Thran Golem. So I have all these ideas, and then how many of them actually come to fruition is moderate. All right, Fire Blast. High Tide. And a Saproling Symbiosis. Ovinoise. Terravore in the foil treatment. All right. Did get yourself an Urza and a Borderless Hunting Ground. Nova, back to you. Let's get another tutor up in here, right? We have an Entomb, which is kind of like, it's not Vamp Tutor, because that's the black tutor in this set, but I've always thought of Entomb as a sort of tutor, if you will. But like, so how about a Worldly Tutor or an Enlightened Tutor? All right, Gamekeeper, Sarah Angel. Rare, or an Entomb. Perfect. I've kind of already talked about this card, but at around $10, Entomb kind of climbing its way back up, and that is just because, as far as Reanimator is concerned, like 1 mana instant to put creature in your graveyard, do it on end step, and then untap and animate dead or reanimate or exhume, whatever the case may be. You're in business. It is the best tutor for putting a card into your graveyard for Reanimator strategy. a strategy I often employ. All right, good hit. Zombie Infestation. Spirit Monger, which is a brutally good uncommon in this format, if it were limited. And, oh, hey, neat. Retro Frame Sulfur Falls. That's kind of cool. And that will do it there. All right. Yeah, a couple of solid hits there with the Sulfur Falls and the Entomb. All right, E&H, with your exploration. Might still be live. What do we have? 5 mythics at this point? Not out of the question to get another one. All right, Fire and Ice. Crop Rotation, also quite good. Floodgate, weird card. Rare is a Forgotten Agent. Impulse Island Saproling Token. All right. Little Thran Golem. Illusion and Reality. Another Fire Blast. I love that reprint. Hinterland Harbor. So it's another land. Did you get the Clifftop Retreats? I think you might have. I almost got gone back here. Mystical Enforcer. That card used to be quite good. And a Street Wraith in the Retro Frame foil. That is also neat. That would have also had some value at one point too. Prior to this reprint, again, also reprinted in multiple sets. Street Wraith itself, just as an uncommon card, was like a couple of bucks, a few bucks. That Retro Frame foil would have definitely been a value pull. All right, Patrick G, back to you. Okay. Hey, Nature's Lore. That's a strong uncommon. Sweet. Dread Return. Dragon Blood. Rare or Mythic is a rare, and it is an opposition. Oh, we got something back there, though. Dragon Whelp. And a... Oh, let's go! That is a really good hit, actually. That is a Retro Frame foil Mystical Tutor. That is absolutely beautiful. Cannot doubt and deny the Retro Frame blue border always looks so good. Nice hit, Patrick. Nice hit indeed. All right. Mystical Tutor. Okay. Your last pack. Now you have a Retro Frame Mystical Tutor. What are we going to add to that? Gerard's Verdict, The Wall of Junk, Sawtooth Loon. It is a rare... I literally didn't say something all box because I was like, I don't want to summon one, but I was overdue for a Denizen of the Deep. It is the borderless treatment, which again, art-wise looks absolutely outstanding. It's just not a value pull. Ornithopter, and that will do it there. I was like, man, I haven't pulled the Denizen of the Deep yet. There's no way I go a whole box without pulling one. Usually I'm good for like multiple. There it is. That's okay, though. We have a Mystical Tutor, a borderless, Retro Frame foil Mystical Tutor. That is awesome. All right, Andrew C. You got yourself a borderless Entomb, and I think maybe one other like semi-hit in there. Let's see what else we got going on here. Another Nature's Lore. That is a very sweet uncommon, very playable. Dread Return, again. This time the third card was not the same. I think the last time was a Loon. We have a Decimate in the Retro Frame. Okay. Frantic Search. Which, by the way, prior to this set, Frantic Search was like also a common that also carried a little bit of value to it, and not so much anymore. Heavy reprint, but a very, very good card. 3 mana, draw 2, discard a couple. So discard 2, draw 2, discard 2, and then untap 3 lands. Pretty good. Good for filtering, good for storm strategy. All right, Tiana, Ship's Caretaker, Skuta, Swords to Plowshares, and a Sabine's Reclamation, which was also just reprinted in Modern Horizons 3. This card is now modern legal. Congrats. Spirit Link, Savannah Lions in the foil. Oh, and a Merit Lage token. Rawr, I'm a Merit Lage token. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with a Entomb on top again. All right, Musical E, bring us home. 2 packs. How will we finish? Any other juice left in this box? It hasn't been like an overwhelmingly exciting box, but it has not been a dumpster fire either. The most unfortunate part is that 2 of our mythics were absorbed by Hunting Grounds. Squirrel Nest, Congregate. So we haven't hit any top mythics, right? Wax and Wane. The rare is a Grim Lavamancer. That card had its day in the sun a long time ago. Renewed Faith. All right, last pack. Another Street Wraith. That's neat. All right, Confiscate, Stand and Deliver, Lightning Rift. It is a rare borderless chainer Dementia Master. That's kind of cool. Another borderless rare in there, and then a Tiana Ship's Caretaker, and that is gonna do it. All right. So again, not a box that obviously crushed it, right? We didn't hit Vamp Tutor, Sylvan Library, Urza's Incubator, Force of Will, but rares kind of did their part, right? So Urza is kind of like probably the best that we did at the Mythics, which is unfortunate. It's good, but for that to be your top Mythic, Exploration, a couple of Mystical Tutors, one in a Retro Frame foil, a couple Entombs in there. So the duplication that this set is known for did come about, and in a lot of ways it actually was still our friend. There we go. So that's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button for me, hit the like button for me, and by all means, drop me some comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. And again, to all of you watching out there, just know that I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you again to the patrons. Deuces, everybody. Have a good day.